unpack the Portatank parts from the packaging. The instruction manual and warnings are located on the reverse side of the packaging label. Assess the area where the tank is to be installed. Make sure it is suitable for the installation. Make sure the surface is level with the help of a spirit level. Make sure there are no sharp objects on the surface where the tank will be positioned. This step is critical. Make sure all the contents are supplied as per the parts list on the instructions. Unroll the wire mesh and flatten it on the ground. Walk on it to release the memory of the wire coiling up again. Flip the wire mesh onto its side and bring both ends of the wire mesh together. Overlap by 50 mm only. Fold over the wire ends to lock the frame together. Bending all the ends is critical. One end bends forward and the other end bends backwards, depending on how the two ends overlap. Slide the black cover strip over the exposed sharp wire ends along the top of the wire frame. Flip the wire mesh frame over and do the same to the opposite side. Once the bladder is unrolled, find the thicker reinforced area at the bottom of the bladder. Fit the 40 mm grey water outlet fitting inside the already pre-cut 40 mm hole opening in the bottom. Allowance has been made for another hole in a higher position for a tank fitting. Make sure the inner thread of the 40 mm grey water outlet fitting is facing outwards. Hand tighten only. However, make sure you have a good clean seal on the rubber washer and it is tightly secure. Drop the bladder into the wire frame holding the top edge at the eyelet rings of the bladder. Once the 40 mm grey water tank outlet fitting is where you want it, use cable ties supplied to fasten the eyelets to the top edge of the wire frame. Be sure to space the eyelets evenly. Uncrease and straighten the bladder at the bottom. Being sure it is not twisted so that as water fills it, it can fill out naturally and evenly. Hang the galvanized plates in line with the bow sleeves on the top side of the bladder. Hook the claws of the plates onto the top of the wire frame. Join the 8 mm metal bows together using the tubular connectors. Slide the 8 mm metal galvanized bows through the sleeves and secure into metal plates already fitted on the wire frame. Cut out one square of the wire mesh only, where the 40 mm grey water tank outlet fitting is situated. Cover the cut rough edges with the black cover strip and fit your tap and or fittings. Fit the hatch lid to the top of the bladder at the pre-cut hole. Push the white ring through the opening. Carefully screw the black outer ring lid with the stainless steel screw supplied to the white bottom ring, securing the hatch to the bladder. A gutter can enter the tank anywhere on the top of the bladder or hatch lid. Make sure you cut a neat hole the same diameter as the gutter and or inlet pipe. The bladder is a reinforced material, so it can't tear easily. A puncture kit is supplied in case of any emergency holes or leaks. Follow the tear patch instructions carefully.